NG, NG. When will those haters disappear? NG, NG. Where will it lead us from here? With no loving in our souls, lots of money in our coats. You can't say we're satisfied. Welcome for another episode of the Gwent sessions. This is your host for tonight, 0rfeus's, and before we actually discuss today's topic, a quick exclamation mark, guys. I apologize for the sound quality of this video. I am abroad and I'm actually recording this on my laptop, so thank you for understanding. I know this may be a little shocking to you because in all my other videos the sound quality is absolutely outstanding. So today I proudly present to you the Yin and Yang of decks. As mighty is its power of destruction as its power of creation. Its focal point is pretty macabre, because we're talking CADAVERINE. What is this CADAVERINE, you ask? It's a toxic, foul-smelling diamine compound produced by the putrefaction of animal tissue. And also discard. Yeah, dive in. This card destroys all cards on board with the same power as is its charge count, including the cards on your side of the board. But what if we didn't have any units on our side of the board? I guess it might be better.
I've been better.
If I just show you what do I mean. Now please hear me out before you jump to conclusions. This deck is twofold. The first part consists of a pretty ordinary NILFGAARD deck enriched by the addition of Fremde and Vrygef. These two fellas go really well with the Dirlan soldiers, the mountain boys. I actually have no idea why this card is not played more. It's amazing, and Fremde is basically a little better version of Northern Realms Voimir in terms of points created. Dirlan soldiers combo with Vrygef and Fremde can create an incredible number of points in just 3 or 4 turns, and these guys basically represent the creative part of the deck. You also have Ramon. You can use him either on the crossbowman or on a Dirlan soldier as well, if you're somewhat lacking in this aspect. Up to this point, your opponent may think you're running a pretty old school NG deck, and he may think he is more than prepared for whatever comes next. But no. While the creative combo can be played in the first round to assure a win in it, because having a last say in a match with Irden in hand is pretty important, it can also be played in the second round if you wanna bleed out your opponent, or the other way around, and it can be played also in the third round. But third round, or whatever the decisive round is really special. It's the domain of the second part of the deck, the destructive one, consisting of 2 spears, tainted ale, and the card that all this fuss is about, CADAVERINE. He may have a bomb heaver, but he does not have 4 of them. That's just ridiculous. With the ale and the spears, prepare your ground for CADAVERINE. CADAVERINE charges up every turn start and every time you play a tactic card. There's only one tactic card in this deck, the Royal Decree, but you usually don't need it to boost up your CADAVERINE, because what you are aiming for is a 3, 4 or 5 points worth of CADAVERINE. Those are the powers that most units on your opponent's side of the board will have. Do I need to tell you how well this combo goes against Skellige, that most often does not have a single artifact removal? But it works really well against almost any deck, really. Fire Swords, Northern Realms, whether it's Karak or Siege, or both, Ethereals, la 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 la. Your finisher, obviously, is Irden, and also try to save those leader charges with the Fan until the very last turn if possible. If you didn't play or was unable to play the Dairlan Vrijhef Vremde combo earlier, just be careful to not pick a 4-point Cadaverine, as it will go down taking most of your side of the board with it. Usually though, you'd want to use Cadaverine before the Dairlan combo. You absolutely obliterate his side of the board, it's an apocalypse I tell you, and then, after the things have calmed down, you just pop up around 30 to 40 points out of nowhere, while he is struggling to not forfeit the game. Honestly guys, it took me several games before I became comfortable with the deck, but once it happened, the Kraken was unleashed. I've won 8 games in a row with this deck in pro rank on the verge of top 500, and not only it brought the enjoyment of victories, it's also super fun to play. Out of the many decks I've created in this last couple of months, this one has to be one of my absolute favorites. It's got the best of both worlds. It's the yin and yang of decks. As mighty is its power. Wait, I already said that. Never mind.
Off to the front yet again.
Yes, we're going to war under the banners of the Black Sun today. It's a drill, I tell you. If our Emperor would be here with us, I might loosen my tongue a little.
Quiet, or the Commissar will hear.
Let's game together. Mystic Echoes Coyotel.
Sacrifice.
Haven't seen a Mystic Echo in a while. This could be interesting. No Dairlan in my hand. One, but there's absolutely no way for me to play both Vrijhef and Vremde, so let's just go with Magna Division and let's see what happens. Of course, he may destroy it pretty soon with Nature's Rebuke or something, but I guess that depends on his gaming preferences. Danka. Alright. Danka. Obviously I can lock. I can't lock Danka, so let's just go with the good old combo with Arcane Crossbowmans.
We go where the Empire has not yet reached.
And Ramon. Oh, Ramon. This might be one of those games I will not be able to win the first round. Wait, what? Did he just purify the whale? Okay.
Dwarves, what are you without your armor?
Dryad's Caress. Yeah, it's a double-edged weapon, my friend. Because it obviously removes the beneficial statuses as well. He's playing a trap. Incinerating or a pitfall maybe. Let's continue.
New orders? No?
Come on, man. 2 traps. Okay, bye-bye. 24 points ahead and counting. I think one of those traps is the one that damages all units in a row, but 3 of them have armor, so he's playing leader charge on Dryad's Keras. Why? What the hell is going on? Yeah. Crushing trap. What the hell is going on?
Who am I to kill?
He's in a... Oh my god. Yeah, that was really quick. But even these kind of misplays, I think, happen in pro rank, I guess. Alright, let's play another one, obviously, because the previous game was kinda one of the strangest games I've ever experienced.
If it's peace you desire,
And we're
prepare for
playing
war.
Overwhelming Hunger Monsters. Obviously, a fan out of the hand, quickly. No Darlan soldiers. What are these draws? Let's start, usually, with the Magnet Division. And he's starting with the obvious choice, the Endrega Larva. Should I destroy it? Should I destroy one? I don't think so. Well... But his connection just went out, I think. No, it's okay. So, not really much we can do with this.
With me, you'll forget your sorrows.
Should I destroy one? Alright. Because this round might be a little longer. Penitent. Alright. What is he gonna summon? Beast? Or Pugo the Troll? So I suppose some consuming is bound to happen really soon. You know what, let's do it. Let's do the full, almost full combo, because Ramon here was unable to use his deploy ability on the Darlan soldier. Here comes the consuming. Really? Well, that's unfortunate. Is it? Is it not?
You will pay for this.
But I think he still is able to boost himself up, even though the Apiarian Phantom is now unable to use his order. Frightener, very good card. I rarely see played.
Live and die for the Emperor.
Alright. We are 24 points ahead. I think it's time to pass, my friend. Is it not?
Forgive me, but I must destroy you.
Indeedio. Here comes the Barghest. Do-do-do-do. Well, good luck catching up with my number of points. 22 ahead. And he has to do it all in one turn. Or he will face a card disadvantage in the other rounds. Harpy Egg. Well, that's not enough, my friend. So I guess just spend one of those charges here. Or two. Two actually. No, one. Because I forgot about the Apiarian Phantom, obviously. Cadaverine, great. Alright. I think I can work with this. He's gonna try to bleed me, isn't he? If that may be the case, I have Ramon for these kind of situations. Alright. You brought this upon yourself, mate. But if he's gonna go for like a really long second round, it's gonna be harder for me. Well, alright. Imperial Manticore. Is there something I can call with Oneromancy in case the game goes downside for me? Well, I guess some soldier. What's happening, man? Don't tell me he just disconnected. What? Good lord, can I play a normal game? I guess it's good because our win streak keeps on going, but... Alright, I sincerely hope this time we'll be able to finish the game in an ordinary manner, and we're playing Mirror. And like you can see, I've changed my leader for this matchup. We're going Calavate. Vrijgef in hand, 1 Derland soldier. Not bad. Alright. Magna Division. The usual start, as you may not know, because we play 3rd game together. And he's mirroring my every move.
We go where the Empire has not yet reached.
If he is gonna pull out another crossbowman, he's playing it with Ramon. It's gonna be a crossbowman though, isn't it? Yeah.
Dwarves. What are they? Armor.
Alright. And we are going Ramon next turn.
Then not today! See you back tomorrow!
Pretty unlucky here with not being able to destroy the Magna Division still.
Off to the front yet again.
Just to stay on the safe side here, so that Vrijgef can proc the deploy abilities of adjacent bronze soldiers, like these, or these in certain situations, but it really works well with Dylan soldiers. Bratens. Yeah. Yeah.
A secret compartment. Delightful.
Mercy I will not grant you. Never.
We are 10 points ahead. Not that much, honestly. I can play Matahari. Oh, sorry, I can, because she will bring Irden in my hand. But if Irden was already in my hand, there are several 9 provision cost cards in my deck, and I really don't want her to draw a Fan. He is one of my finishers. You know, let's continue.
Stand your ground!
15 points ahead. I wonder whether he's gonna pass. Yep. So that's good, because with Imperial formation, leader's ability Irden can be worth quite a good amount of points. Nice. And I don't need Matahari here. But I'm passing. Because CADAVERINE needs its time to charge up.
Thinking can be hazardous to your health.
One poison out, so he's running poisons. That's good. Because I guess we will not offer him many poison targets. So I'm missing Tainted Ale and one spear. Oh my.
NILFGAARD!
Let's sacrifice our Magna Division. Well, you can seize it,
Come on, stalkers!
but it's not gonna help you. There is actually a way for me to bring up both the Mastercrafted Spear and the Tainted Ale, but it means either I will risk it or I will use my charges a little sooner than I hoped I would. So should I risk it? Nah. Or it's a 50% chance of drawing either Tainted Ale or Afan Hillergrand. Well, let's don't. So I'm aiming for like 3 points here. 4 points. It's gonna be 4 points.
No one refuses me. Never.
You know what? Let's risk it.
Do not make me beg.
Yes. Thank you. He already used 3 of his leader charges.
Feeling a bit peckish.
So 4 points. We are looking for 4 points here. I'm glad I can finally show you how the CADAVERINE can work. And we have to be ready in like 2 turns from now on. Actually, with the last guy who lost his connection, I don't think he did it intentionally. He was just unlucky there. It was my 10th victory in a row with this deck. I sincerely hope we'll keep on going here.
I don't know what her sleepers would have captured this time. Closely in my shape.
So there is 16 points worth of Cadaverine right now.
What is it you want?
20 and counting.
Be hazardous to your health.
And I think I'm gonna save Erden.
All I do for the Empire.
Wow.
You shall know the Emperor's fury!
You shouldn't have done this, my friend. You really, really shouldn't. Because you were like 60 points ahead, I don't mind. He's gonna boost his Thirsty Dame, and I'm gonna reset her.
For the Commissar will hear.
Now he's 14 points ahead. And we've got the last say in this match. So he's gonna destroy my Roderick. Yeah. That's how Vincent van Morlehem is supposed to be played.
New orders? No?
So what is his last card? I think it's safe to assume we did win this game. And we did, by 10 points, because we've got like 30 points of Cadaverine, destroying even Usurper Emperor. It's really, I love this card. I love it. Guys, 3 wins today together, 11 victories in a row. I think the win rate speaks for itself. Now, I know that 2 out of the 3 games we played today together were kinda out of the ordinary, and I would love to show you more. And I'm actually thinking about a Gwent live stream where we would play some games together, and you can ask anything if you'd want to in real time. Would some of you perhaps be interested? Anyways, I hoped I proved to you at least a certain amount that Cadaverine deck is not only viable, it's also fun, and you also have to use your brain while playing it. Another nice addition, because some of the decks out there, just kidding. Thank you all guys so much for watching. Please let me know in the comment section what do you think about Cadaverine and the deck we've played today. Also, please subscribe if you haven't already. I am really grateful for any subscriber. And once again, this was 0rfeus's, your host for tonight. And I hope I'll catch you all on the flip side. Bye bye!